Internet, I'm Chaz.
And I'm Dan.
This is the Wine is Serious Business Show, episode 45. Now this is a challenge show. Someone's been commenting a lot on our Facebook page. What's his name?
Wayne Ackerman. Thanks for participating.
So yeah, we're doing Southern Oregon wine specifically for you and for us. I mean, we haven't really explored this region too much, even though that's where I'm originally from. And I do have experience with some of these wines. It's been a while though, so.
I don't think I've had these two and other vintages before. Never tasted that before, so it's going to be something totally new. But that's that's fun for us, and definitely it's good to get back and check these out. So yeah, so thanks for getting us, giving us some pressure to check out some other Oregon stuff, and yeah, hopefully you all enjoy the show.
Forces us out of the Willamette Valley, which is good sometimes. So first one we're going to start with is a 2008 Oregon Pinot from the Umpqua Valley, from Girardet Cellars. I believe I'm saying that correctly. It's a 2008 Umpqua Valley Pinot Noir Barrel Select. So
it was fascinating, right? You hear, especially those of you not from Oregon, you hear people talk about Oregon Pinot Noir. Rarely is it Southern Oregon. It's kind of a unique thing. But an interesting thing, Chaz was just telling me about this winery, planted in '71.
Yeah, it says that it's one of the Oregon's oldest wineries.
Yeah.
In 1971, and it made its first wine in 1983.
And
it's pretty commercially produced wine.
Pretty sure that the oldest ones in the state, commercial anyway, were in the late '60s. So this is, yeah,
on that level, but not a couple, 20 years behind.
OGORPN.
Yeah. Wow, nerding out. It smells like Oregon. I'm just swirling this in the glass, and I'm getting the aromatic.
Wow, it's got kind of its own funk. I'd say it's different from a Willamette Valley funk. I'm still getting kind of like that kind of like rotten log in the forest, kind of like some old wood forest floor thing going on.
Almost like some cinnamon sticks or something.
Totally.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. Yes.
Yeah. But there's definitely fruit there, but it's on the darker edge instead of being like bright.
Yeah, and cherries I'd go with.
Yeah, totally.
A little bit of plum.
Yeah, so cherries, some wood, some like bark and stuff, and then maybe even some cinnamon sticks.
Cinnamon stick for sure. Yeah. Not like the powdered cinnamon, like in the
like the
hard stick.
Stick that grate that shit. Yeah.
Nice.
I was really excited.
That's on your face.
Yeah, I was really excited. It's all over my crotch too.
Wow. The fruit is really bright on this. Yeah. To me anyway. Yeah, like the nose is a little bit darker, but it's not coming across so bright on the so dark on the palate. Bright cherries mostly. Some of that funky flavor is definitely on the palate as well.
There's some strawberry, some tart strawberry fruit in there as well.
Nice. Yes. Wow.
But man, the acidity grips pretty hard, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit of acidity on this.
Yeah, full acidity, bright acidity, which is interesting, right? So it's hotter down there. You're supposed to harvest this earlier, right? So there's probably younger grapes.
That I don't know.
Too cooked.
I can't speculate on that.
Yeah, that funky wood thing kind of sticks around on the finish. It's a really weird experience for me, and honestly, I'm not digging it too much right now. But it's also, I'm going to qualify that saying that a big part of it is because it's new to me, and so I'm not really used to it. It's definitely integrated, I think, with the rest of the palate well.
It's like cherries. The tart strawberries linger for a long time in the finish, but man, there's not much going on after that. Like once you swallow it, it's just kind of there. Lots of acidity and tart fruit left on the palate, which is kind of nice, but at the same time.
And I should mention it was like $18, so it's sub 20.
Nice wine.
Yeah, and this is something I've been trying to explore more too. Drink it fast. Don't swish it around so much. Just take a drink and put it down. I think it's better that way. You get more of the tart fruits. And
less of the acidity.
Right. Yep. And it's still like pretty straightforward, but a nice package, just really good for straight up drinking.
86 points.
85 for me. Again, a little pulled away by that woody flavor, but better off if you drink it straight away. At sub 20, totally worth checking out, and a unique flavor. I haven't had anything like it before.
Yeah, and even though it's got strong acidity, everything else is balanced pretty well. It's a nicely built wine. No flaws. So. And
it definitely makes me. I should probably check out more Southern Oregon Pinot Noir.
I've checked out a lot of it. It's hit or miss.
All right.
If you guys have any suggestions out there for Southern Oregon Pinot Noir, let us know.
Put them up in the comments.
Yeah, comments. Okay, so Abacela is a big winery down in Southern Oregon, or one that's got quite a bit of cred for bringing Tempranillo and really doing Tempranillo right. I've had their estate Tempranillo, and I know you have too, on a couple of occasions. It's fantastic.
A lot of distribution too. Those of you throughout the rest of the country, maybe even throughout the rest of the world, can find some of this stuff from time to time. I know it's around.
So this is the 2007 Abacela Tempranillo Cuvee. This is their lowest level Tempranillo. They do the Tempranillo Cuvee, then their 2 single vineyard Tempranillos, the estate, and then the reserve. And the reserve they only do on certain years. I think
Nice.
2000, 2005. I imagine '07 will probably come out with another one, but that's all I know.
Good stuff. Are they close to Roseburg?
They're very close. They're near Winston, Oregon, and so probably about 7 or 8 miles from Roseburg.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Near Wildlife Safari. Everyone seems to know Wildlife Safari, so
I don't know.
yeah. Same sort of situation I've had with this wine in the past. A lot of oak right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. The fruit's kind of subdued too on the nose.
Yeah.
The nose, there's not a whole lot of fruit on the nose. I'm getting like some, maybe like some, like dark plums kind of. It's not real strong, but it's there.
Yeah, the plummy thing is there for sure.
Yeah, and then the oak plays out. So pretty straightforward on the nose, I guess. You're getting something else?
I'm trying to get something else, but really it's just plummy flavors and oak.
Interesting on the palate. The plum flavors, I think, play out. Some dark cherries as well.
The vanilla thing going on with the oak is there strongly.
Totally.
Fully. I imagine this is going to be a pleasing wine to many people due to the smoothness that's created by the oak and the fruit integration on the finish. It's very smooth, but
and it's got like kind of like a big pile of tannins in the middle of the mouth. I'm getting like they're not really grating, but they're definitely firm, drying my mouth out. You know, adding some pretty full structure to this wine.
That said, not a lot of acidity.
No, I'd go with that for sure.
You know,
Yeah,
kind of lower acidity, big burst of tannins, like he was saying. A lot of oak, a lot of fruit, but good integration there.
And the fruit, I think, is soft. I wouldn't characterize the wine as soft. I think the tannic structure is firm enough, especially as I have a few more drinks. It's really starting to fill the mouth a little more. But the fruit, the fruit has a soft touch to it. I'm not finding the tannins too well integrated with the fruit.
No.
Again, at this price point,
Are they wood tannins at this point? Like
I'm thinking
bit.
so. I'm thinking it's oak treatment that's playing out with that, but I'm not. My palate's not quite to the point where I can really distinguish between the two.
Right. There is a little too much oak in this wine for me, for sure.
Yeah, and I think with a little bit of time to integrate a little more, that will serve it well. I also know I've got quite a few friends who like that more tannic feel to it. So this is definitely a number of people's alley, and especially considering that it is tannic without being too acidic. You know, a lot of you don't get that combination as often. So it's an interesting point there. The fruit's enjoyable. 85 points again for me.
I'm going to feel a little less, about 84 points for me. But that said, I think if you're looking for a pleasing wine, like you're going somewhere to people who just want something that's smooth and easy to drink, this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
For me, I just don't find a lot of interesting characteristics about it, other than that it is very smooth and that the tannins are kind of very interesting, but that's really it. So.
Yeah.